See, one thing I do not like is when I make my hair too big and it doesn't fit in the frame, and then I gotta sit all the way back here. Because also, if I sit too close, what if people think that I'm naked? And it's not that type of channel, not for free. Hi, my name is Tiffie Starchild for Black Nerd Problems, and I was not going to do this. I was not going to rank the non-benders of Avatar: The Last Airbender and Legend of Korra, because I was like, no, they gotta be tired of hearing me talk about Avatar like every chance that I get. But then I decided that I just don't give a fuck, and if you don't like it, you can take your negativity and go, because we don't need that around here. What do y'all think it's like to be a non-bender in the world of Avatar? Because that's nobody's first option. We ask people all the time, like, hey, what kind of bender are you? And no one's ever been like, no thank you, I'd rather be regular. So I feel like I definitely need to give it up to the non-benders in the series, because they could not bend elements, but they can bend their way into my heart. What if I held my head to the side like this and you can see all my hair? It's not that serious. Off top, I think an honorable mention should go to Guru Patik, who rescued Appa and then taught Aang how to open his chakras and enter the Avatar state, even though he was on some like, fuck love, you got a mission type shit. Because clearly he didn't know about the power of love and friendship. And then the mechanist, the mechanist, I think I pronounced it wrong in my last video, but then I rewatched the episode. Even though he was assisting the Fire Nation in order to protect his people and keep his son safe, and he completely destroyed the Northern Air Temple, I do actually really like his inventions, and I think it's very interesting seeing them reemerge generations later, like in Legend of Korra, with the war balloons. What was June's deal? I am not complaining. I am definitely not doing that. How did, because it's like, so I'm not even on about the fact that she's a whole bounty hunter helping teenagers stalk other teenagers, and she rides a giant shearshoe with a poisonous tongue. Look at her character design. I know she had all the boring, basic, regular ass Earth Kingdom bitches upset. I just know it. I respect Ursa. That's Zuko's mama. I respect her because she sure as hell was checking young Azula, and she had no issues assassinating a Fire Lord in order to keep her son safe. And we knew she was about that shit, because you remember when Zuko threw the rock at the baby turtle ducks, and then the mama turtle duck ran up on him, and he was like, what the hell? And she was like, hey, look, kid, moms don't play about their children. Master Pandao. You know, I don't like the word master for what should be obvious reasons, but he kind of fine. So, you know, I might be able to look over that, you feel me? He taught Sokka how to be a swordsman, and to me, he has one of the dopest lines in all of Avatar when he said, the way of the sword doesn't belong to any one nation. Knowledge of the arts belongs to us all. That's real nigga shit. I'm saying. Y'all, Varrick is such an interesting character, and I'm not gonna lie to you, I'm still just a little bit confused about his motives and the timeline and what he was doing and who he was doing it for, but I do know that he was inventing the hell out of every damn thing, and eventually when he came to the movers, he put our boy Balin in some booty shorts and a sassy open vest. 'Cause yeah, in Legend of Korra, we definitely needed another mechanist. And we all know that he couldn't have done any of that without Julie, and I love her. But to me, at the end, them getting married after he done talked to her any type of way and treated her any type of way, okay, girl, get your king. I don't even like Jet. I'm sorry if he's your fave. It might be his stupid haircut or that stupid piece of straw hanging out his mouth. Or, you know, if I was in his gang, I would feel some type of way about him constantly bringing up what I lost to the Fire Nation as a way of manipulating me. Like, my nigga, can I heal? He did reframe the way that I see a hook as a weapon, because I don't know about y'all, but I was especially traumatized by I Know What You Did Last Summer. But that's another video. One day I will not out-talk my battery. That day is not today. So it's not that Princess Yue is like strong in the traditional sense or whatever, but she was dripped out as a princess should be. And I'm letting y'all know right now, but that as soon as I finish a Princess Yue cosplay, y'all gonna be sick of me. You're gonna be sick of me. And the fact that she sacrificed herself to save not only her people and not just the waterbenders, but the entire world. Everybody needs the moon. It's called balance. I don't think that I would have had the strength. I feel like I would have looked right at that dead fish and just been like, wow, what are we going to do? Because I'm not dying today. The fuck? I was not prepared for this. I didn't even clean my room. May! And it's not that she was just so deadly with the shuriken. It was just, she didn't care. Like, it was just a hobby that she just kind of picked up because it might come in handy, like a party trick, and she was bored, so she was like, I might as well learn how to do this. That was me in contortionism in college. I thought it would just be kind of a cool thing to know. But she felt confident enough to go toe-to-toe with Azula. And I don't think that would have ended in her favor, but do you think that she gave a fuck? And that moment also gave us brilliance from Ty Lee, and I see why Azula was wrong with these two bitches before she got hit with that Ty Lee two-piece chi blocker deluxe. I do also love that we see chi blocking introduced with Ty Lee's character, but then by the time we get to the 1920s-ish era of Legend of Korra, we see how that has evolved into actual weapons. And I don't think that Ty Lee invented chi blocking, but I do wonder if she had any input on those technological advances. Things like that. I don't know. I just think it's cool. My girl, Asami. First of all, props to her because her father ended up being very evil and even tried to kill her one time, if I do recall, and she does not appear to be very traumatized at all. Like, no daddy issues, and that seems nice. Can't bend, but she's the friend with the license and the car. This whole time, I've had a crystal on my arm. You're supposed to be right here above my eyebrow. That's where you belong. It's because I took a nap earlier. How was I sleeping? She gave Macaulay Culkin and Richie Rich, like, my money is your money. Please spend it. And she can fight. Don't say anything to me about Asami. Just don't. Jumping back into the time of Aang, we gotta talk about Suki. First of all, having a full beat before doing literally anything, including fighting. I respect that. Leader of the Kyoshi Warriors, part lizard apparently. I will never forget her scaling the wall of the prison, of the Boiling Rock prison. We were robbed by not having old Suki in Legend of Korra, because I'm sure that she still would have been doing some wild shit. That will never sit right with my spirit. And I feel the same way about Sokka. It don't make no sense. In my opinion, just for me, he's, I think, the best non-bender between the two series, like with the sword, but also when the last time you see someone kill somebody with a boomerang? He was the idea man, and while I think every member of Team Avatar, you know, the gang was essential, they really couldn't have done it without Sokka. Man's invented submarines. I do want to throw some quick honorable mention credits to both Boomy and Zahir, both of whom were non-benders when we met them in Legend of Korra, but then gained the ability to airbend due to the harmonic convergence. So, you know. But I do want to mention their pre-bending abilities because Zahir was the only member of the Red Lotus to be a non-bender, but still locked up in that prison. He was an issue. He was a menace. And we will always put respect on Boomy's name, okay? That is Aang's first child. And that is it. For real this time, we have ranked everybody bender, non-bender. I officially do not have any more Avatar content tonight. Please let me know what you think in the comments, and also make sure that you are following Black Nerd Problems on YouTube, Twitch, Instagram, Facebook, as well as me, Tiffie Starchild. Thank you so much, and I will see you next time.